Hey everyone, it's Spicy Sushi. Not too long ago, I think it was earlier this week, I was sitting down in my hideout after work. I bought about 240 Awakened Sextants, and I was trying to roll some Sacred Grove Sextants to prepare for a Week of Harvest challenge that I was going to do on my Twitch. But when I was rolling these Sextants, I realized that there are a lot of new Awakened Sextant modifiers that they've added into this patch that are absolutely busted. And they didn't even seem that rare. I already knew that a lot of people are buying some very common sextants for a lot of money right now, such as the unique monsters drop corrupted items, which is it was like 30 to 40 chaos when I was doing this challenge, and this is a very common sextant, but people like it because it forces, well, it doesn't force, but it makes it sell for divine orbs. There are just a lot of people playing the game right now. There's a lot of people juicing maps, a lot of people doing all kinds of content, and since GGG added all these new modifiers, such as things like more runic monsters from your expeditions, like your breaches are forced to be Chiyula, Legion emblems and splinters are being duplicated. All these crazy new mods make it so you can make a truckload of money. When I set in my hideout with about 240 chaos worth of sextants, I made about 8 exalts after reinvesting every 20 or 30 minutes that I was selling these. I made about 8 exalts in an hour. And I was sitting there and I was like, you know what? It would be pretty fun, since I need to roll these sextants anyway to get Sacred Grove sextants for my harvest week, to just see if I can earn a Headhunter from only rolling sextants. I had heard from a lot of people that this was pretty good money. I think Tripolar actually had released his guide or something like a day before. I'm not exactly sure, but I decided to go into it. I did not realize Headhunter was actually 115x though. I thought it was only 70, so this was a massive undertaking, and I regret it fully, going so degen on this. If you ever do this, I would not recommend doing it for more than a couple or 2 or 3 hours a day if you want to, like when you're just chilling out watching Netflix or something. This was absolutely miserable, but we were able to earn 115 exalts in about 16 hours. It was 2 streams. You can watch the VODs if you'd like to. Now, one of the doctors that I got was actually, we decided to harvest gamble because I was so miserable from just staying up. I actually on the second day came home from work after working 8 hours, and I did a 6+ hour stream, and it was absolutely miserable. So I said, you know what, we're just going to gamble the doctors through harvest. All right, boys, let's see it. Oh, please, something feels wrong. Something feels wrong, guys. Okay, it's too late though. It's too late. Something feels bad. And we actually ended up getting +1 doctor. It was a massive roller coaster of emotion up to that point, but you know what, we made 115x, and so about 100 exalts of that was from literally just the sextants, and the 15 exalts was from the actual doctor gamble. So it's very easy to set up sextant rolling. You just basically get 4 void stones. On 2 of the void stones, you roll additional monster packs, and then on 1 void stone, you roll shrines. It does not matter which additional monster pack you roll because they all have 1,000 weighting, so it can be any additional monster pack sextant. Now, the 1 void stone is shrine because there are like 3 shrine modifiers, and we block them all, so it's actually better than just monster pack again. Now, the only Atlas node you need is Enduring Influence. This is so you have 4-use sextants, because people are most likely not going to really want to buy your 3-use sextants, and you'll make more money off of 4-use in general. Compasses from Kirak are 1 chaos each, and you need to use these every time you want to bottle up a good sextant. And so basically, there are like a few methods that I would recommend. The process is you just, in that empty void stone, you are just rolling sextants, you're just spamming awakened sextants, and when you hit something good, you bottle it up. But you're probably asking, what is good? Well, pretty much anything over 5 chaos, I would recommend bottling up. Now, I will include a document in the description of exactly all the mods that I chose to pick. There might be some that some people do not normally choose to bottle up, but the method that I used made it so it was not too hard to bottle up everything. there are so many things that are actually selling right now that I never thought would ever sell before, such as like just increased magic monster quantity, 2 additional strong boxes on your map, enraged strong boxes, just these very common sextants that like I've never considered selling in the past. Like quantity on unidentified maps even is we're selling for 5+ chaos and higher in bulk. Now there are 3 methods that I recommend doing this. I chose probably one of the, I put maybe the worst of the 3. I would say maybe the second, but basically I just had a bunch of premium tabs. This is like, I guess, a pay to win method, but I don't feel like I paid to win at all. I feel like I kind of just went about this very inefficiently. It's very efficient compared to just putting compasses in your tab and price checking them and listing them one by one, but it's very inefficient when it comes to like cost of my wallet, because these definitely, I actually had most of these premium tabs already, but I did buy an extra 6 just for this challenge to make it easier on me. I would roll a bulk amount of sextants. I would bottle them up in compasses, dump them all into a quad dump tab, and then afterward I would filter in the search bar and then withdraw the compasses and put them in their respective priced premium tabs, and then people would message me for them in bulk. Now you may be thinking, wow, I can't do this because this guy has all these tabs, it's just way more efficient, but actually this is not the way you probably want to do it. I would totally recommend the number one best way is to go to TFT. I will post a template. It is a notepad text document that you can download. It'll probably be in my Discord, because I don't think YouTube likes it when I link downloads in the description. So if you would like it, go to my Discord and go to the My Stuff channel. I will have the template for you. Basically, you can just copy paste this into TFT, and you can just modify the quantity of the specific compass you have and your bulk price. This is so much easier because you can, if you have like a dump tab, or you don't even need dump tabs, you can just have regular tabs. Just keep track of how many of each type of sextant you have or compass you have, such as like filter harbinger, filter whatever, and then on your template you can change it to like, okay, I have 5, I have 6 harbies, I want like 13 chaos each. I'm not exactly sure what they go for now, and there are tons of bulk buyers that are in TFT. This would have been a much better way to do this, and I wish I had done it now. But the third way that you could do it, which might be the second or third best, I'm not sure, is to just have PoE Trade Companion. Now this app I couldn't get to work because my antivirus kept deleting it, but I know tons of people that use it, so I assume it's fine. But basically, you would have to price the compasses on your own for some of them, but you could put them in tabs, and the PoE Trade Companion, basically when someone messages you for one, it will highlight the compass, exactly the type of compass it is, and it will highlight exactly where it is in your stash, so you can easily pick it up and trade it to the person. Now what you could do is, like, for all of your compasses that are worth 5 chaos each, you could put them all in a tab priced at 5 chaos, and then when someone messages you, you will know exactly what they want. You don't have to bother figuring out exactly what they want like I was doing, because I had a tab for every single different compass, which I don't think was the ideal way to go about it. But yeah, those are the 3 methods. But yeah, so if you want to make the kind of profit per hour that I was making, which was a bit absurd, it was like 8 exalts profit per hour throughout most of the challenge, definitely you'll want to be selling most things over 7 chaos. Definitely check out the document below for exactly what I sold. And you should be fine making a lot of money through this method. Check out the VODs if you want to. But yeah, that'll be all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.